Hey guys, it's Jeff here from eBay Addict. So today's title of the video is going to be, what is your time worth as an eBay seller, right? So, think about, a lot of times when people they come from the corporate world or they come from the 9 to 5 world of working a 9 to 5 job, they're so used to this whole idea, this whole concept of, hey, I'm going to punch in my time clock at 9 o'clock and I'm going to get off at 5 o'clock. And if the boss tells me I'm making $15 an hour, that's all I'm going to make. It's $15 an hour. And then maybe if I work real hard, maybe in, a year or 6 months from now or 5 years down the road, I'll go to my boss and ask him for a 50 cents or $1 an hour raise. But, it seems like when you're a reseller or when you sell on eBay, you almost hardly ever say, wait a minute, how can I give myself a raise? What am I doing differently? What can I do to add value to my customers? And more importantly, how can I give yourself a raise? So I recently had an email from someone and they sent me a message and they said, hey, I'm making sales on eBay. I'm listing items. I'm doing okay, but how can I make more money with this whole eBay game? Like, what can I do to make more money? And so I thought about it and I was like, well, it seems to me that there's two things that somebody can do, or really three things. So the first thing you can do is you can sell more items, right? You can sell a higher quantity of the items that you already have. The second thing you can do is raise up your average sell price, your ASP, which is your average sell price on eBay. So if your average sell price was $15 per item that you sell, you can raise your average sell price up to $20 or $25. That's easier said than done. And the third thing you can do is you could try cross-listing to other platforms. So maybe hit eBay, Mercari, Poshmark, and you'll have your items on 5 different sites instead of just one. So the idea is you get more eyeballs on your product, and that should convert into more sales. I personally I'm not on multiple platforms. I'm just selling on eBay. I feel like my time is better used listing more items on eBay as opposed to listing 10 items and have it on 5 different platforms. I want to say, can I list 20 items and have it on one platform? And just try to keep listing more and more items. So anyway, I had the interview last week. I had my special guests were the $1 Million Peddlers. And the great thing about, being an eBay seller is you can take this game up as high as you want to do it. I mean, if you have a full-time job and you just want to do eBay on the side to make some extra money, you can do that. If you're a stay-at-home mom and need to make some extra money, or if you're a college student, you need to make some extra money, you have the freedom and flexibility to do that on eBay. You could do that, right? And so when I was having my interview with the $1 Million Peddlers, one of the things that we talked about on my interview is we talked about, what is your time worth? What is the value of your time with you taking the time? Because you have to think, you have to find the items, right? You're out hunting for them. You're at a yard sale, a thrift store, you have to find the items. Then you're listing the items. You're doing everything as far as taking photographs, listing the items on eBay and all that. And then you're having to market your items. Let's say you do promoted listings or whatever you do. You drive traffic to your items, right? And then you're doing the shipping and you're handling customer service. So you got like 5 things you're doing, as far as an eBay reseller. You're finding the item, you're listing the item, you're marketing the item, you're shipping the item, you're handling customer service, you're dealing with customer returns. Now the whole idea is what can you do to make this whole thing worth it to you? So I was listing items last night on eBay and something occurred to me and I said, you know what? I bet what I can do is I'm going to raise the prices of my items on eBay. Because right now, I don't list nothing unless I can sell that item for at least $10 on eBay. I don't list it on eBay. So I'll give you an example, okay? See both of these items here? This is a Blu-ray called The Dying Light. I picked this up at the Dollar Tree for $1, right? And I was listing it on eBay for $9.99 and the customer paying shipping. I was listing it for $10. So I got the idea last night and I said, well, what if just hypothetically, I listed this for $10.99 and I just charged the customer an extra $1 for the item, right? Because I have the item's brand new in the shrink wrap. I have 100% positive feedback. I'm shipping the item out in one day. What you guys have to remember about is on eBay, people are going to eBay for the convenience of getting that item shipped to their door. They're not buying an item, they're not buying it because it's the cheapest price available. They're buying the item for convenience. So let's say Jimmy's having a birthday or Christmas or whatever it is, and some people just go on eBay. They're not all bargain shoppers, and they'll just click on the first one they see and add it to a shopping cart and say, okay, this one's $10.99, this one's $11.99. Click the cart, check out, buy it, and have it shipped to their door. They're busy. They don't have time to go through 500 listings on eBay to find one. They're just going to click, boom, add to cart, go to checkout, and go. So not everybody on eBay, like I said, is a bargain shopper. And what you can do is you're going to be able to add value to that customer because, like I said, they're paying for the convenience of having this Blu-ray or DVD or video game, whatever it is. They're paying for the convenience of having it shipped to their door. They could, in theory, they could go out to yard sales or flea markets or estate sales or church sales or whatever and go out here in 100-degree weather or pouring down rain looking for this same Blu-ray new in the shrink wrap and try to pick it up for 50 cents or $1 at a yard sale. Or they could just go to my website and buy it, pay full asking price, and I could box it up and have it shipped to their door in 2 days. So they're paying for the convenience. So I don't really ascribe to this model of race to the bottom. There are maybe some other sellers on eBay that are selling the same item as me for $5.99 free shipping. Well, what I do is I just let them sell theirs for $5.99 free shipping, right? And then once they sell out, once the other competitors sell out at $5.99 free shipping, boom, then my item's going to sell for full asking price, right? So, for example, I picked this up at the Dollar Tree. I paid $1 for it, and this is selling on eBay right now for about 12 bucks. I paid $1 for it at the Dollar Tree. So, what I want you guys to start getting the mindset is see what you can do to add value to your customers. Remember, what you're doing is you're selling. Not only are you selling a product, but you're selling the service of convenience of having this item shipped to their door, right? So, instead of the same concept as thinking, well, I'm going to go and ask my boss for a raise. Think about what you can do to give yourself a raise, right? So some of you guys are thinking $1 doesn't really sound like a lot of money. Look at that. See, there's a whole stack of items of just an example of some of the items that I listed yesterday, right? So if I listed 100 items, right? 100 items times $11 is what, right? Instead of it being $1,000, now it's $1,100 worth of merchandise that I listed on my store. So like I said, that extra $1 doesn't sound like a lot, but when you start adding it up and you start listing hundreds and hundreds of thousands of items, it starts adding up and it starts gaining traction. Because I'm doing the same amount of work, right? We're doing everything the same. I'm just going to try to see if I can just raise my floor from, instead of saying I'm going to list this item for $9.99, I'm just going to list it for $10.99. And just see what happens. See if it affects my sales or not. It's just an idea because you got to think about it. You're paying for promoted listings. You're paying for cost of goods. You're taking your time to list the item. You're taking the time to ship it. You're dealing with customer returns. You're dealing with boxing it and shipping it out. You have all these different things you're doing. Just try to make the most of your time. See what you can do to increase your value in the marketplace, right? So anyways, I'm going to drop the link below in case you guys missed the interview with the $1 Million Peddlers. I'm going to link it down below. Today, I have an interview with Gravity Goods. He's going to be on today at 4 o'clock. So if you want to come on and hang out with me and Cameron from Gravity Goods, we'd love to have you guys. I'm going to get back to work. I got this big, heavy box of stuff that I got to list. So I'm going to get back to listing items, and you guys have a great weekend. I will see you tonight at 4 o'clock with my special guest, Gravity Goods. See you then. Have a great weekend. eBay Addicts, peace out. Catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.